Hello and welcome to 21 Days of Praise. I am Regina Livingston. It is day 17. So glad you could join me today. There's so much going on in my life right now, and I'm sure yours. Everybody has so much going on. There's softball games, and then there's, camping this time of year, June and coming into July, not far off. It's great. So much things to do outside. So many things that are going on in people's lives, but you can get outside and enjoy the weather, and it's so wonderful to see all the stuff coming to life. We are here getting ready for the 4th of July. We have some balloon races and circus in town, or, well, maybe not circus, it's a carnival. That's what it is, it's carnival. Okay, so all these fun rides and stuff outside for kids and, the kid at heart and all that good stuff, right? Well, one thing was neat about this is they have set up over by our park a little thing that says how fast you're going. The police have a little thing, and I'm not sure why, and there's quite a few different places that kind of track, I think, how many people are going in that direction at, certain streets. So anyway, I was driving, and I always thought my car was slow, and sure enough, says I'm going 46, I think, on the thing, and it only register at 39. And I'm like, yeah, I always thought that everybody was passing me, and I'm not usually the one to be passed. One of my friends, called me Marlon one time. I don't know why, but anyway, maybe there's a reason. But yeah, because, I am not one to have a mild foot, on the pedal and stuff, so I like to go fast, and when people are passing me, I'm like, oh, what's going on? I usually at least go the speed limit or a little bit more, depending on where I'm at, you can get away with those kind of things. So, if it's on the highway 65, and usually they'll allow you 5 miles over, which probably shouldn't, but, so we'll go the 5 miles over, and, hope nobody sees us or decides, to make an example of you for doing that, right? But yeah, so I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I got to figure out how fast my, car speedometer was off. 5 miles an hour slow. I and that's what I always thought. It was like 5 miles off. But anyway, that was a pretty cool experience to find out. And, today I'm just thankful for my country. My country's not perfect. And what country is? I have never seen a set of rules in anywhere that is perfect, whether it's your school or church or whatever. None of them have perfect rules, because most of those are man-made rules, of how things are going on. They're not God rules. They're not, something higher. They're man-made. And so man is flawed. And so, it's not perfect, but there are so many different freedoms that we have here, and I love that. And I am not leaving, I talk about London all the time, but, I'm not going there for politics or for any of those kind of reasons, and I really don't know, it's always just been a dream of mine. I have not, gone and seen what was there and been so caught up in the glamour of the city or something like that. So I have no reason to be disappointed in the city, because I haven't fantasized it to out the window. So when you go there, oh, I just had this one vision. So America has so many great people, and so many great people have gone before us who died to serve our country, who died to put this country where it is today, to become America like it is, and we have some of the best rules or laws on the books, and that's why people want to come here, because, you can be nothing and go to something here. And not all places can you do that. I mean, even if you do make money, you're still lower class, and you're not, you can't hobnob with anybody else that has more money or in a certain class. You have to stay in your wherever you were born. That's what you're going to be, and that's, people are people to me. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you do. You are just a person. Now, that doesn't mean that your title doesn't allow you a certain amount of respect. which is true, which I think everybody deserves respect. But, your boss deserves a certain amount of respect. The president deserves a certain amount of respect, whether, they earn it or not. Being in those positions, give them a certain amount of respect that you should have toward them. So in that regards, you do honor those people for their positions, but they are still just people, just like you. They are no better, We are born and die the same way, There's nothing that separates anything like that. So you might have a little bit more than the next person, but and there's nothing wrong with that either. And that does not make you better or worse at all. There's, it's just your dreams, what is your dreams? You can have small dreams. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with having, just wanting a little bit of life. But, that little bit you can make grand, right? And live within your means, right? That's part of what I'm talking about, and when you are able to save, they have those I don't know that they call self-made millionaires, but those millionaires next door kind of people, they live under the radar because they save money. And that's how they become millionaires. You have these doctors and lawyers and different things like that, and people know they have money, so they have to spend money. But they end up spending more money than they have to keep up the status that they are millionaires or whatever. And then you have these other people that live, a simple life, and yet they could be more money than the doctors and lawyers because they saved their money and they have some to give. Whereas the other ones, it's all they're in real estate or something else, and they might have some, but they can't see it, they can't touch it. Not money per se, so what's better? Which is better? I like the simple life. I like things like that, but I'm okay with making a lot of money. But most of the money I make, I will give. I'm all about giving to causes, to good causes. Not big corporation causes that take all the money. But I want to give to people who need it and deserve it and will use it wisely. I love being able to give to people who will appreciate it. I got to do that this week, and it's just a wonderful feeling that that those kids will appreciate what you give them. There's nothing like, and kids, I think, do appreciate things a lot more than adults. So that's good and bad. So I think we need to think about that too, though. How are we handling being grateful? And I guess that's what this week is about, being grateful, praising, right? So let's think about our country and what it means to us and respect those that deserve our respect, right? And honor those who we need to honor. And I will see you tomorrow, and we'll see how things go from here. You have a great day.